All right, let's take some big arm circles to the back and to the front. And then reach and squat. And take it into a cactus. Oh, squeeze those elbows together. Forward fold. Release the head. Take a sway right and left. Bring it up and we'll take a side stretch each way. And do that one more time. I like to go ahead and activate my glutes on when I'm standing. That protects the lower back, starts engaging the core, bringing it into a good side stretch each way. And then we're just going to go into reverse lunges. You can see I'm doing my barefoot workout today, trying to strengthen my ankles. Going to add a rotation over each hip. And notice my balance is so much better. Take it lateral lunge when I have shoes on. So I feel like that means I'm cheating a little bit. I got to strengthen those ankles without shoes. And take it into curtsy lunges. Now, speaking of ankles, this is a way to stretch those ankles. Y'all know I sprained my ankle about 3 weeks ago, probably. Then I redid it like a week later, I think. So it's really tight when I do this stretch on that side. And I'm going to take it into single leg reach. So lifting that body, keeping it as one unit. We want to reach our opposite hand kind of across the body as you're reaching toward that. But that way you have a little cross body work that engages your core. It also engages more of our brain. This move is great for core balance. Honestly, whole posterior chain backside. I'm talking all about balance and I'm struggling with this move this morning. Okay, let's take it to our inchworms. Enough of that struggle. Forward fold, walking it out, taking a push up on your knees or toes, and then a big dragonfly stretch each side. Walking it back in and going again. We'll do one more of these. Keeping those abs nice and tight when you do your push-up. Push-up actually uses so many muscles in our upper body, including our abs. All right, taking it down on all fours, we're gonna cat and cow. So just arch and round. We'll do one more. And then stabilizing that spine, we're gonna wag the tail of that dog. So right and left with it. And then I'm gonna add a tail, right? Add the foot so I can look at it as it goes across. And bringing it back to center, moving into some bird dogs. So I'm gonna take an extension here and here. Keeping those abs pulled in, nice and tight. And going into bird dog crunches. Reach, crunch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. So taking it into child's pose, reaching my arms far in front. This is just finishing our warm up with a good stretch. Taking hands to one side of the mat, leaning the other way. Feel like this lengthens out that upper body in the back. And the other side. And then bringing it up. Okay, so we're going to start with a get down, get up. We're doing 30-second sets today. So I'm going to double up my mat because no reason not to have a little extra cushion under those knees. We're going to be going down, down, up, up. And we only need to do it for 30 seconds. I'm going to lead on the right leg. So my right leg is going to go down and up first. All right, starting in 3. Ready? Let's go. Get down and up and up. Now I'll do it facing you. And just take it at your tempo. Stay in with that right leg as my leader on the down and the up. Good, looking strong. We always talk about and practice getting down and up without using our hands. This is one way to do it. One more. Nice. Okay, we're going to grab weights for a push press. Push press is here and up. You want to go fairly heavy. All right. Ready? I'm doing palm spread. Let's go. So you can actually come off the mat a little bit, off the ground a little bit, or you don't have to. Pull those abs in as you press. You're doing great. One more. Woo. Nice. Weights down. Okay, we're going to do get down and get up. Other leg. We'll be leading left the whole time. Starting in 3. Ready, go. So you also have a little bit of hip flexibility going on in here too, right? Ideally, you want to try to be able to get that foot right in front of you and not have to swing your leg around. But if you have to do some swing, it's okay. You're doing great. Last one already. What? Nice, bring it up. Okay, so this whole first set is about the legs and shoulders. We're gonna do L raises. Maybe not as heavy as you went last time. Grab those weights. Let's go. We're gonna add a quarter squat and lift, down and lift. Squeeze the glutes as you're lifting. Just a mini squat. Good. Looking strong. One more. Woo. Weights down. Okay. Similar to the get down and up, but we're not going to take our leg all the way. We're just going to go down here, right back up. Ready? Let's go. Right knee touches, comes up. So it's just not, it's half of it. Good. Go ahead and let that knee tap. We know you can do it because you did it with the get down and up. This is like the end of this is the get up part, right? One more. Nice. Good job. Okay. This time for shoulders, we're going to do back of the shoulders. Little quarter squat again and press back. You can go pretty heavy again. Ready? Let's go. Back. Maybe a half squat instead of just a quarter. Really lift from the back of the arms, back of the shoulders. One more. Woo. Weights down. Okay, I've got that left leg going back this time. This is our final round of all this. Let's go. Looking good. Let that knee tap down. Nice. Ten seconds. One more. Okay, one more for the shoulders. We're going to do a goblet squat with the overhead press. If you have one really heavy weight or two mediums, I'll go ahead and hold my two so you can see that that works. Not making it work very well. Okay, low squat, overhead press. Good. I have them together if you're holding two. One works nice, like a goblet. One more. Oh, do one more, do one more. Good. Sorry about that. Nice. Okay, we get a short breather here. We're going to move on to a new muscle focus. So I'm going to be doing, I'm going to do my mat. We're going to be doing some snatches and swings. Snatches are right here, and then swings are here. I'll use a kettlebell for my swings. We'll start in 15 seconds with a snatch, alternating arms. All right. 3, 2, let's go. So all the way up and down. I know you may think, I thought we were done with shoulders. This one does use the shoulders, but it's really a power move. So use the base of your body to drive that weight up. Hold the abs and glutes in as you're standing. Woo. Good. Now, I didn't mention, in between, we're just going to be doing some biceps, lunge and bicep curl. So grab your weights. I'm going to do reverse lunge with a bicep curl. Let's go. Alternating legs. Get your lunge. So our snatches and swings will be our power moves. And we'll be alternating them with legs and arms. One more. Good. Okay, we're going to go for swings. On a swing, it's not about going high with the arms. It's a backside posterior chain move. Ready? Let's go. Just wherever the natural drive of your body. If your weight is, if you're trying to lift those arms up to your shoulder height, then you're using your shoulders. Do not use your shoulders. Use your backside. This should be like loosey-goosey weight that you're holding. Tighten up. You can go pretty quick on it. Two more. Nice, weight down. Again, if you catch yourself going like this, it's a shoulder move. Don't do that. Go heavy where you can't. We're going sumo curl. Sumo curl. Grab your weights. Legs and arms. Ready, go. These are all 30-second sets. I think I said that at the beginning, but I'm not sure. And we have 4 rounds of exercises. So we'll have 4 rounds of legs and biceps right here. One more. Woo. Now we're going back to our snatch. Back to our snatch. All right, starting in 5. Ready, go. One more. Okay, we're gonna do alternating hammer curls with the lunge. Grab your heavies. Ready? Let's go. Palms in, palms face in. Big balance move here. Keep those feet about hip width apart. Take your lunge. You look great. Ah, even up your arms. Woo. We're going back to swings. We start in 10 seconds. All right, let's get ready. And go. Ten seconds, come on. Stay at it. Quick and powerful. One more. Woo. All right, one more set of biceps. I'm just gonna stand and try to balance. Grab your weight. Go heavy, it's your last one. Palms are gonna rotate towards your chest. You can keep them forward the whole time or a little rotation. We'll switch legs halfway because it's our last set of these. Switch legs. Keep those elbows in when you're curling. Ah, one more. Ooh, weights down. Ah, I'm grabbing a drink, taking a breather. Nice work. We get a little longer rest in between these. We want to let that heart rate come back. We don't want to leave it elevated the whole time. Okay, I'm going to do a little cardio move that I haven't done in a while called the Heisman. You'll be trying to go opposite elbow to knee, and then you have these quick steps in between. If you feel uncoordinated, it doesn't work great, no worries. All right, ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Your 3 is the knee. Do what you can do. Get the Heisman in. I started this a little early on our rest timer. That's not a bad thing. We needed to practice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, nice job. Okay, we're gonna go to back. So I'm gonna do this first one, reverse flies. I'm gonna go fairly heavy. It's only 30 seconds. Roll those shoulders back and down. Hinge forward. Ready, go. Woo. Those elbows together as you pull. Two more. Final one. Woo. Put your weights down. Okay, instead of the Heisman, I'm going to do a knee crunch right here. So I'm kind of giving that back a little stretch. I want to pull my abs in. I work my core, heart rate up. Let's go. Fold, fold, fold. I want you to feel it kind of like you would a sit up. Crunch, crunch, crunch. This is a great one to do. This and the Heisman. Good ones to do opposite the back work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna do a bent over row. My palms are gonna face in toward my thighs. You can go heavy, maybe heavier. It's a little easier than the last one. Roll the shoulders back and down, hinge forward, and pull. Now we've been putting our feet lately, our weight on the balls of our feet a little more than our heels to activate more of the glutes. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Stick that butt out, stick your chest out slightly, pull up strong. We have 2 more. We got this. Come on. 1 more. Nice. Rest. We're going back to the Heisman. I'm turning on my ceiling fan. Woo. All right. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Get that elbow over there. That's the rotational muscles working. One more. Okay, I'm going to do a plank row. So I'm going to go to a plank with my weights and I'll be rowing back. Again, you can go fairly heavy. If your wrists bother you and you need to do it standing, go for it. Let's go. Pull and pull. If you're standing, you either want to go a little quicker or just do both arms. This is a great core move. Woo. Even up your arms. I've got 1 more. Oh, man. That was rough. Bring it up. Okay, we've got that knee pull. Again, in front. Ready, go. Crunch. We go quick. We go strong with the legs. Pull and pull. You got it. Let's go. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Okay. Final exercise for the back. We're going to do palms front, palms back, palms front as we row. Grab your weight Hinge forward. Let's go. Try to keep the arms out of your armpits as much as you can. Woo. One more. Woo. Nice. Inhale, exhale. I think we're done with the back. Yeah. How do we get a break? Nice work. Okay. We're going to be transitioning to the mat. I think I'll bring that water down in case I need it. So on these, we'll be doing some triceps, some chest, lots of core. I'm going to move my kettlebell out of the way. We're going to start with chest flies. Chest is very strong. So definitely don't go light. All right. Taking it to your back. I'm going to do a leg lift with it. You don't have to do that. You can just put those. Uh-oh, that weight's a little bit in the way over here. I'm going to adjust me quicker than adjusting the weights. Keep those abs in. Now on these, we want our back to be a neutral spine. So if you feel like your back has to arch a lot to do the legs, then just put those legs, those feet on the floor. We're doing two more. 1 and 2. Woo. Weight down. We're going to do some penguins where we reach for our heels and a side crunch. Let's go. Reach and reach. Or maybe you reach for your toes. Reach for whatever you can reach for. Yep, you got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, my 2 was a little squeaky too. Okay, we're going for chest press. So get those heavy weights again. I'm going to do legs on imaginary chair so you know about this option. Knees over hips, feet straight out from knees. Now I'm just going to pull and push. Again, that back is in neutral spine, so it's not moving. Your core is working just to hold these legs in place. You feel that? If you let your feet drop down, you're not working the core much anymore. You'll feel the difference if you try that out. One more. Oh, nice. Put those weights down. Now, we're just going to do a front crunch, not a rotation, just a front crunch. Bring that knee to nose. Let's go. Now, my hands are here supporting my head, but they're not pulling on my head. The pull comes from right here in the center. That's what drives your leg up. Again, we don't want to like overly bend the knee. If you keep it like more of the 90-degree angle, then you're going to have more work. And that's why we're here. Rest is later. One more. Woo. Okay, back to chest flies. Starting in 10. This time I'm going to alternate my legs with a big flutter right here. Ready? Let's go. That is a little more gentle on the back than the 2 legs at once. Still works the core. So just showing different options for the lower body. One more. Looking so strong, friends. Woo. Nice job. Okay, I call this next one a super crunch. My knee rotates out, so I get a little inner thigh hip adductor, one side, the other side, and then a double crunch. Let's go. Single, single, double. Rotate, rotate, crunch. Single, double, single, single, double, single, single. One more, single, single, double. Now we have our last chest press. Grab your weights. We're gonna bicycle our legs. So right here, bicycle those legs and alternate your arms. If it's too much coordination, do both arms at once. The alternating the arms is a big challenge on the core. You're doing great. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're going to do a bicycle. I want you to start with your legs like on that chair though. So when we bicycle, they're going to come up nice and high like that. Up and over. Again, we're not drawing our knee in too close to our chest because that makes it easier. I'd rather you try to get your chest closer to your knee. Whew. Kind of a variation of a dead bug. One more. Pull those thighs in. We're going to go right into a skull crusher. Arms here. No rest on this in between these chest and arms. Okay, legs up on imaginary chair. Let's go. Good. So we just do bend and straighten here. We're not moving through the shoulder joint. It's only the forearms that move. A lot of times I see people taking their arms back and forward. That's a back move. It's a great back move, but it's not what we're doing. One more. Ooh, I felt my abs on that too. How about you? Because we've been working them. We're going to go to a bridge. I'm going to rest my weights on my thighs. My feet are about hip width apart. Going to lift and lower. Let's go. I'm not going to touch down when I lower. I'm just going to squeeze, release, squeeze, tighten. Now I work a lot of times in class. I'm making sure we tighten both sides equally. So we'll tighten one side as we lift and then the other. And then we can go to both, but you want to make sure one side's not lazy. If you notice that it is, then you want to work on that, switching it up. One more, or giving priority to that side. Okay, we're doing one arm triceps. So palm faces your knee. Other hand is going to stabilize the arm, little pelvic tilt, and go. Opposite shoulder, straight up. Opposite shoulder, straight up. Is it good? Opposite shoulder, palm faces your knees. This is hard. We're doing one more. Woo! I'm going to just switch to the other arm. Okay, so get that arm set and ready. Slight pelvic tilt and go. Opposite shoulder and up. Looking good, looking strong. Remember, palm faces forward. It is wise to touch that arm. I'm seeing some arms move Only the forearm should move. Elbow to shoulder is totally still. If it's not, you're using your shoulder. I only want to use the tricep. One more. Tricep is the back of the arm. And done. That could be because your weight is too heavy. So I would always recommend lightening up and getting your form. Okay, we're doing bridges again. Weights on thighs, let's go. Now this time we're gonna squeeze the glutes and then the thighs. So bridge really works the deep gluteals if you focus there, and then the hamstrings, the back of the thighs. We want both muscles to activate. So tighten glutes, tighten thighs. Next time when we do this, we're going to be drawing the thighs in closer toward each other and also get the hip adductors. In fact, let's just stay here. We did 2 rounds of arms, well, 1 each. So we're going to keep going and we're going to activate the hip adductors in our thighs. So glutes, thighs, squeeze. Glutes, thighs tighten, they come together. Lift, pull together. Good, you're doing great. Woo, should be feeling some fatigue in the backside. Woo! And pulse them together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do one more set of skull crushers with our legs on a chair, both arms up. Let's go. This time, why don't you put your weights together if you haven't done that? And you'll just feel a little bit of difference here. Don't hit yourself in the head. We don't want to literally crush our skulls, right? Woo. Back in neutral spine. We have one more. Oh, man. Woo. Okay. We are going to turn to the side. I want you to bend that bottom knee in a side plank. And we're going to do a rainbow with this top leg. Let's go. Rainbow it over, kind of flex it so it goes front of the mat, back of the mat, front of the mat, back of the mat. My hip is off the ground. Now I'm going to turn that frown upside down, even though it was a rainbow, not a frown, but here we go. So lift and lift and lift and lift and lift and lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Turn it to your tummies nice and quick. Put your thumbs under your chest. We're doing a cobra press up for the triceps. So just up here and down. Let's go. Lift, lower, lift. You don't have to come all the way up. You do need to squeeze your body with your arms. Elbows point towards your feet. Really focus on the back of those upper arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Other leg. Almost done, friends. We're getting so close. All right. Bend that knee. Lift the hips. Here we go. Rainbow it front up to back of mat. Let's go. Make that big arch. If you need to, you can put your hand down. If you can keep it from the mat, that's great. Keep that rainbow going. Okay, we got to turn that frown upside down. Smiley face. Woo! Lift, lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, take it to your back. That was so good. Pencil stretch as tall as you can go. Reach, reach, reach. We're going to stretch. Pull that right thigh with a bent knee into the chest. And then just take it barely over toward the opposite shoulder, keeping it bent. And then holding it with same arm as leg, open it up a little bit, keeping this other hip on the ground. Okay, staying with the one leg, keep it, drop it over to the other side, hand above the knee, open up the other arm, stretching the outer glute, that feels so nice. Looking the opposite direction of your leg. We never want to force this stretch, so we want to be kind to our joints. Now that right leg is on top. I'm going to figure 4 it. So keep it on top. Grab my thigh and pull in. I'm going to roll slightly to my left hip. Push away right elbow on right thigh. That makes a big difference for me. You may already have the stretch as much as you need it, which is totally fine. Now keeping the legs crossed, I'm going to put the left foot down. Let the right knee fall over to the right side, open up the arms, look the opposite way. If it's too much, uncross your legs. So they would that top one would be resting on the floor. Use your breath to stretch your body. Nice. Okay, pulling in. We'll switch and do all of that on the other leg. So left thigh comes in. Now it comes slightly across. Now it's going to open up. Same arm as leg. Keep this other hip on the mat. If you have time, any of these stretches where you really feel it, stay in them longer or do them again. I'm taking that leg over to the opposite side with a bent leg, being gentle, not pulling on my knee, but my thigh. Other arm opens. Coming back to figure 4, left leg on top, pulling in that right thigh, rolling to the right hip, pushing away left elbow on left thigh. We did we did a mix, but we did some good body weight, lower body exercises. We did an awesome mix of our full body today. We got all of our muscle groups in, drove our heart rate. Okay, I'm going to let my left knee fall to the left side, open up my arms, look at my right shoulder. Again, uncross if it's too much. Take a breath. Now I'm going to stretch my quadriceps, the front of my thighs. So I'm going to roll to the side, pull a leg behind. And then go to the other side, taking the leg behind. Sometimes you can grab the back of your shoe, the back your pant leg, or if that doesn't work, a towel or a strap around your ankle is a great alternative or a great tool to help support you. Let's take it to our back. Both legs are going to come up pretty straight, stretching the hamstrings with both legs up. I'm just going to lift my upper body a little bit and pull those legs in, and then try to lower my lower body again without bending my legs too much. Okay, I'm going to rock a few and get to my feet without using my hands. You can cross your legs. You can not cross your legs. So many options. Open and round. Open and round. And big inhale and exhale. Woo! Nice job, everyone. You did amazing.